Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity.
The almighty Shogun, focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity.
I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to. When a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition.
It must be a possession, right?
I see. That reminds me. It seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing.
For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Now, it is time for me to honor my word! I await your instruction. My apologies! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Allow me to introduce myself. A festive reprise! I'm Yoimiya. Great to meet ya. Fire hazard! Saya, Shumatsuban at your disposal. And away I go! Genjutsu!
In addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group.
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Adopted daughter of the Kudra clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army.
The resistance never betrays its own.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryo Commission?
The wait is over, my comrades.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Well, are you guys excited yet? I know I am. The Vision Hunt has to be one of the best story events we're going to get in Genshin yet. They're really stepping up the game. Hopefully none of the characters we love die. Anyway, this is one of the new events that's taking place, and after you beat it, you get Beidou. In it, you can see some of the new monsters we're going to fight that are coming straight from Inazuma. They're also bringing back Peter Mechanicus, which is one of the events that people miss, but they're also changing some things about it, making it even better. As well as Lost Riches, which was the Sealy event, and then also the Ley Line Overflow, probably just because we're going to be exploring Inazuma, so we won't really have that much time to do like big major events. The new weapons look insane. Like, it might actually be time to go for the weapon banner. I mean, don't do it, of course, if you don't have it, but we also get new prototype drops and 2 new artifact sets, the top one being amazing for like any character you want to build. I'd highly recommend getting it. The other one's kind of During the live stream, they also showed off some of the new characters that are coming, one being the Raiden Shogun, who I'm personally excited for. I really hope I can pull her, if you know what I mean. I believe she'll probably be the first Archon that we're gonna actually have to fight in the story, and that scares me, actually. Especially the scene where Traveler was about to fight her alone. That was terrifying. They also show us another new character named Tomo, who's a little bit mysterious, like Child, probably has hidden motives somewhere along the lines, but maybe he's a nice person. We also get to see the second new Electro character since launch, may I remind you, Kujo Sara, who is the adopted daughter of the Kujo clan. She's a Tenju warrior who's very loyal to the Raiden Shogun. Next we got to meet Kokomi, who I think is probably a 5-star character just based on her aesthetics alone. She's also the leader of the resistance, which means she has to be powerful, right, if she wants to take down the Electro Archon. As you can see, she carries a Hydro Vision, which is amazing because we haven't gotten a new Hydro character for a long time either. I just hope she has some really unique mechanics that we can mess with. Her general is the next character, Goro, who will probably be a fan favorite in the community. In the trailer, it was shown that he has a Geo Vision, and apparently he's a very dependable character. The last character that we get to meet is Yae Miku, who is the chief priest of the Grand Narukami Shrine. Thankfully, she's going to be another Electro character, probably Catalyst by appearance. She seems kind of like someone who might turn on the Electro Archon, but I'm not really sure. So mihoyo also added gardening to the Serenity Teapot. We get a new item from Madame Ping, which carries the seeds for us. Basically, it's just going to allow us to farm any resources we need faster. So they added a bunch of new monsters. Like, they all look really crazy and unique. It reminds me slightly of Star Wars, this one, like the one that crawls on the floor. But like some of the other ones are just so weird, like the snake looking one that like sticks out of the ground. And there's also this octopus looking one that reminds me straight of Minecraft, like when you're in the Netherworld. Overall, I like these Rune Sentinel designs, they're cool. The Inazuma human opponents look way stronger than the Mondstadt and Liyue opponents so far. Apparently they all have elemental infusion with their weapon types, so that's going to be cool to see and fight against. We saw her for like a brief second, but we have another new enemy called the Mirror Maiden. She's a Hydro Fatui member. Seems to specialize in AoE attacks, and I wouldn't be surprised if she summons Hydro Flies. So the last thing I want to talk about is just the cool new areas they showed us in the live stream. I don't know, for me, adventuring is one of the biggest parts of Genshin that makes it more exciting than anything else. So it's really cool to see that they've added so much content to the game as well, because they did add Magu Kenki back into the game. For the event wish, Kamisato Ayaka is coming first, and then followed by Yoimiya and Seiyu on the second banner. Let me know who you're gonna pull for in the comments down below. I personally think that Genshin Impact is at its best when there's multiple places to explore, and that's exactly what mihoyo is giving us in this next patch. We're gonna have tons of puzzles. Just look at all these crazy places. Like, my mind is just blown by how much detail they can put into so many places in different areas. If anything, just look at this dog they added in this tea house. Honestly, probably one of the best things about Inazuma so far. They even showed off the statue where all the stolen visions have been placed, and where Cosmo's friend's vision might have been placed if his has gotten taken. We even got to learn more about Raiden and her battle with a large serpent which separated the island in two with one slash of her blade, again showing just how awesome she is as a character. Oh, make sure to save for her if you can, cause I bet you she's gonna be one of the best characters in the game, and she's also gonna be the only chance we have to fix Electro. The other two things that we got to see for locations was the Sacred Sakura Tree and the Kamisato house with the Traveler and Paimon inside of it exploring it. Looks like we got a lot of work to do, guys. So I'm really excited for Inazuma. I hope you are too, and especially hope you're excited for the Raiden Shogun to appear finally. New Electro characters finally, let's go.